to see many of these good educated boys take up such roles and become independent temple presidents in different temples.
But of course, Mayapur, they always give us a tough competition, and they have very good devotees doing book distribution. We get a lot of inspiration from them actually, from Mayapur. And for them, we are actually a big competition for them also. So that's how, we have been trying very, very hard. And in this way, we are able to meet a lot of big people. And what we do is that we try to cultivate all these big people throughout the year.
We do the Mangalacharan, the daily prayer, then some japa for some time. Slowly we increase, we start with 16, then 21, then 54. So probably by the end of the year, the children are ready to chant 108 times on the mala. So after that, we have the story session.
So depending upon what you want to know, suppose you want to send only to Bombay, you can do that. If you want to send it all, you can do that also. So you select them, addresses to be sent. Then we pack all this mailing material, which will contain a letter, appeal letter, which talks about what is this campaign about. And then we have some color brochure.
And I read the feedback of the student, Muslim student, Hindu student, all kind of student, what they are telling. The Lord Krishna is the Supreme. Aim of life is not just to live, but live for Krishna. Go back to the spiritual world. And this who is telling? 5th standard boy is telling. A 7th standard boy is telling, wow, what is this? And I took this competition as my life and soul.
And so the point I'm getting to here is that a leader has to be very clear about what Prabhupada's intent is. Otherwise, there's the tendency for niyamagraha and niyamaagraha.
One personal practice is, I think all of us need to have at least 2 or 3 very close friends who are devotees, who we can take shelter of. Sometimes when we go through these difficulties, it's important for us to just have someone to call out to and say, hey, I'm suffering here.
The opportunity now for the present leaders to search out and find new leaders. I think that's a big opportunity, and it's a short window.
I want to see a strong funding base. I want to see us with plenty of money. So I want to see a booming householder community with a sense of commitment. I'd like to see an investment bank that can donate, can give money to start up householder businesses. Because those, we should be booming in the prasadam. Everything to have to do with food, packaged food, restaurants, catering, delivery, sold in stores. We should be all over prasadam distribution, every single aspect of it.
Welcome to the Principles of Temple Administration course. Today we're going to begin with the first principle, which is a devotee-focused temple. And we're going to be focusing on devotee care. So we'll start with the most important point of all management activities, and that is often neglected in many of our temples and centers around ISKCON. But the most important activity is to look after and care for the devotees.
I remember in my early years, I heard Srila Prabhupada say, it was in India, he said a devotee could be happy either living under a tree or living in a palace. Because a devotee's happiness simply is in chanting Hare Krishna, associating with devotees, and taking a little prasad, hearing and chanting. And that's where our satisfaction, that's where our fulfillment is. And all the organizational plans and all the projects we develop should be coming from that inner fulfillment.